10-4. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week, I believe, already 14. Crazy how far we've gotten into this season already. But tonight is our first elimination race of the playoffs. Cup cars are taking on Charlotte. 400 lap race, 4 stages. This stage point could come into extra play depending totally on how these drivers go at it, because stage points are important to get yourself ready for this next round. So we'll have to see what some of these drivers have as their plan of attack, but sort of just going to hang out here for a moment, wait for the timer to go down for these guys. We'll go ahead and roll on into the lobby. Of course, we have our amazing man side and always a guy that keeps us updated with the race. We got Jay Banner. Jay Banner, how's it going, man?
You can accept the invite now, Yotes.
I think I may have accidentally loaded into the lobby, which is fine because I can go ahead and back out if you can shoot another one. Thunder Cookies hosting with the host. Appreciate it, man. Well appreciated. But yep, I'll probably need a second invite if you can shoot that right to me. Messed up and took it a little too early. Maybe I could be muted. No, I'm not. There it is. Jay Banner, man, how's it going?
Sorry.
How's it going tonight?
Doing pretty good, man. How are you doing?
I am doing excellent. Can't wait to watch you guys rip around on the track. But looking at our 200 laps, 2 times wear stages. This is gonna be a fun one, man. Wish you always the best of luck, and I won't bother you until I need you. Appreciate it, Rock.
Sounds good, man.
This is going to be a good night for these drivers. Like I said, elimination race, so this is definitely going to come into play. Plus the extra points towards the next race. Oh, man, you pick up that extra stage, those guys are going to go after it, circling it like hawks. But needless to say, we're going to go in and load back in. We may be a lap or two already into the race. Actually, it's going to load me straight back in again. We'll have to see how this works out. But Rockman, how's it going? As we are slowly loading back in here.
Stage 1 is 49 laps. 49, not 50, but it's 49 laps, stage 1.
There you go, 49 laps, stage 1. Plus you click off those 3 after. Oh, this is going to get intense. It won't be the full 200, of course, because you got to take those caution laps away. Very sad, but what can you do about it?
As we thank you, fuel window. Your fuel window, I think you're looking at in these cars, I'm thinking is about 27 to 31 laps.
There you go. Appreciate that. So they are going to have to pit once every stage, but tires could come into play also, as we see happen at just about every single Charlotte track there is. So it's going to be good as we are still here stuck loading in. Wow. Talk about Heat 5 servers sucking tonight. See those crowds already out and excited. They probably have seen a few laps going. Our game ain't rolling that well. Rolling up here, waiting.
Fusion's out in the lead.
There you go. Yeah, we'll have to get updates from Banner.
Passes the Fusion for the lead.
There you go. We are still waiting. Holy cow. I'm probably going to have to restart this game. We're going to do that. Banner, when you get a shot, can you shoot an invite once again? I don't know if you guys need to pull out a manual or something. Totally up to you. Your call as you are the leader.
Yeah, I'm gonna call call it a caution at lap 10, competition caution lap 10, and I'll send you one.
10-4. I appreciate it. Man, I'm sorry, guys. Tonight has not come out the way I wanted it to start. I wanted to come out here with a bang with this being an elimination race, but obviously Heat 5 ain't on our side right now. But, you know, we're going to give it that big old push and see if we can't charge right back through here. And I'm going to try to keep y'all entertained while we got the chance, because I'm really sorry, y'all. This is totally unexpected. Didn't expect this to happen one bit. But ain't that the great game of NASCAR, ain't it? Speaking of NASCAR, though, Primetime Racing Series. Get this, getting ready to look, coming to their iRacing. Primetime is going iRacing. That's going to be exciting, as this is going to end out very well. We'll have to see who will end up being the head commentator for the iRacing series if we grab one, because I myself will actually be racing in this series. So that's going to be a pretty fun start. Actually, if we can check to see, I believe J Banner has his Twitch rolling. If we can do this, we will roll over the J Banner's Twitch for a moment while we are trying to get ourselves back in. Yes, we do. As we are going to go ahead and actually share the screen. Give me 1 sec here, guys. Let's see here.
We are hitting the line right now for the competition caution at lap 10 here.
Okay, that works then. I will hang out here and continue chatting with y'all then. Since we are... They said they're hitting the line right now, so competition caution will be out. Invite will be here shortly, and hopefully NASCAR doesn't mess up again. But while you guys are still here, we got the shot. If you want and look down at the bottom right, there is our points. You can scroll through, look for a driver if you're interested to see where they are. That red line is where the cutoff is. So, drivers are going to get cut off anything below that red line. It's definitely going to come into play. Like I said, stage points is going to be huge considering there's an extra stage tonight. So we'll have to see how well this is going to work out for guys as I am rolling through here. I apologize if you hear someone in the background. That is the keyboard warrior, my brother, that doesn't stop playing Fortnite. Last week we had our race over at Talladega. Obviously, our winner was Elite Fusion. That one's going to be good.
Did you get the invite yet?
10-4, I got the invite, and we're loading in correctly this time. So,
all right, we are on pit road for our pit stops at the moment.
There you go. Pit stops are rolling, so don't worry about that. Only missed about 10 laps, but hey, who's counting? So, here we go. Beautiful, beautiful Fanatec equipment. And always your tip of make your way through the field by utilizing the draft effect from the cars around you. Wow, that seems very useful. I'm sorry, but if you race NASCAR, that tip shouldn't be a tip. That should be something you know personally. But here you go. Cars are coming back out, rolling through the field because we do have everyone in their position. So your pole sitter was Thunder Cookies. Second place was Smokey. Third was Elite Fusion. Fourth was Joker. Fifth was Dr. Goober. Sixth was the 42 of Sports Guy. Another guy I'm still looking at that has a shot at tonight. 20 of Disturbed. The 47 of Juicy Jake. He's been a very dominant car this season. We'll have to see how well he does tonight. 21 of Dirk. Another man I'm going to keep an eye out on for tonight with that beautiful 21 Chevrolet. 4, my apology. 5 of Jimmy. The 9 of J Banner, which actually, look at this. Wait for it to pop up. Boom. We have made a card for Jay Banner since he is constantly in here feeding us information. So, decided to throw out a little card. There you go. Then we are going to go keep rolling through here. 6 of Deuce Row. He's going to have a good shot tonight. 1 of Hercules. 41 of the best. 88 of Pickled. He was your Vegas doubleheader winner. That tracked him with all of Tires. We'll have to see how well he does tonight. 24 of actually me. Look at that. I'm in the race, guys. No, I'm just playing. I decided to pull it on down pit road. Going through here back up to the front of the field, though, we have the 18 of Elite Fusion. It's going to go ahead and take our pole with the 24 of Goober on his outside. Not pole, my apologies. He was the winner of the competition. Caution. I'm so far behind already. Here we go.
Elite Fusion is your leader with Goober running second. Its restart will be on lap 12 of 49. So
there you go. So fuel consumption could be straight out of the window now. Here we go. Green. Here we go for the second time. Green over at Charlotte. 18 Elite Fusion got a huge jump. 24. Dr. Gruber already all over him, as you see guys in the background all over that grass. Elite Fusion keeping a strong lead. Here comes the 12 of Smoky Bandit looking for a run on the inside. Not going to find anything. He's got all over the bumper of that 24. Going to give him a shove up to the top lane. 12 of Smoky looking to get under 24. 24 close the door shut. 18 of Elite Fusion, though, still out front. But that 24 is looking hungry for that position. 24 of Dr. Gruber all over him. Looks like top 3 have already created a little bit of a gap between the 51, 41, and 47. 18, though, looking like the dominant car. As I say that, 24 Dr. Gruber moves to the inside of the 18. They are now side by side for first place. 24 Dr. Gruber gonna try to steal it. Yes, he will, as he has the help of 12 of Smokey, helping him out get through that position. Dr. Gruber now out to the lead. 12 of Smoky Bandit struggling to get around the 18. We'll have to see what Goober does as he goes down actually to block the 18 on his run. That allowed the 12 of Smoky to sneak in. Will he be able to? No. Dr. Gruber now creating a decent sized gap for only being out in the lead for a lap or two. But here comes that 47 of Juicy Jake. Now up to third with that 41 of the best, who is also another winner this season. This field is now starting to become full of winners. Dr. Gruber, though, like I said, has been the most dominant car this season. Let's see how well he does tonight. Here comes the 12 of Smoky Bandit on the apron. Here comes the 47 of Juicy Jake. Also, he wasn't that far back. He's getting closer. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out and takes the lead here in a few laps. Going to let those two duel it out, though, for right now, as they have created an amazing gap in the back. Looks like Pickle gets around the 41 of the best. So Pickle now going to try to see if he can't track down this these top 3. Here comes the 47 of Juicy Jake making a move to the inside of 12 of Smoky Bandit. Not going to be able to complete it. That's going to allow the 12 to slide right back in behind the 24. They are smooth cruising right now. 24 got a hold of that apron just a bit. Kicked him up. Here comes the 12 of Smoky Bandit. Going to go ahead and claim that position alongside the 47 of Juicy. As a 24 slammed the wall just a bit. Something you don't want to see. We're going to go ahead and ride on with the 47 Juicy Jake so we don't miss that much action. 47 now all over that 12 bumper, giving him some pressure. We'll see if he can crack him. 47 of Juicy still riding that bumper. 24 Dr. Gruber, you can see he has fallen off a lot already. He must be starting to get a little bit loose. That, or once again, that wall must have hurt him. 47 of Juicy looks like he is just content with pushing the 12, seeing if they can't spread that gap just out a little more before they start fighting. 12 of Smoky trying to create a little bit of a gap now. Looks like the 41 got back around that 88 back there for 4th place. 41's going to try to track him down also. 88, 18 lined up, see if they can't run down him. It's been a top 3 run tonight with the 12, 47, and 24. Looks like a lot of the guys are just content with roaming around right now. This is...
They're 21 to 49, approaching halfway on stage 1.
There you go. You heard it from Banner, halfway on stage number 1. 12 of Smokey got a hold of the wall just a bit. That's going to allow the 47 of Juicy Jake to slide right under him. Here he goes with the power move to the inside. Juicy Jake now going to claim the throne of first place. But guess who's back? 24, Dr. Goober. He's wanting to get back in this equation. They're going to try to split Juicy side by side, 12 and 24. As they are still side by side, 12's going to win that battle. 24 now going to try to see if he can't swoop under him. But that 47 now is going to be out and in the fresh air. I think you're going to see him drive away here in just a second. 24's trying to push the 12, it looks like. They ain't going to really worry about passing each other until they get right back to the bumper of this 47 again. As I say that, here's Smokey on his bumper making a move to the inside. 12 now side by side with the 47. 12 has the preferred line at the bottom, but 47 has more momentum coming out of the corner. They are still side by side. If that would have been the finish, that would have been a crazy one. 24 can't decide who to push. Does he go with his fellow Chevy, or does he go with the Ford and see if he can't outnumber the Chevy? As I say that, 12, 47 starting to fight back now with the help of the 24. Like I said, that bottom lane is the more preferred, but that high lane sometimes can be more dominant. Here comes the 24 now, trying to slide under the 47. Not going to have enough speed. He's going to fall right behind the 47. 47 now going to track down the 12. Look at that gap they have created. That's with them even fighting each other. Wow. 24 getting a little bit loose. His time could be coming very fast. As the 47 running, trying everything he can to track down that 12. 24 looks like he's content with just going with him at this point. But man, they are just clicking off laps left and right, just not wanting to stop.
24 laps, yeah. We've officially come into the fuel windows. So I mean, all these drivers got to come down and at least get fuel. They should be 3 or 4 laps short.
There you go. So a few laps short, that means those guys are going to have to save the gas. That could be what Dirk's doing. That could be what Jay Banner is doing, looking behind Dirk. I mean, these two, they may have been falling off a bit.
Caution is out.
There you go. Caution flies. You see the 51 goes right past the 21. How about that? I disappear for 1 second from the lead. Next thing I know, drivers are going around. It looks like the 88 of Pickle could have got involved in that just a bit. It looks like this right rear has been pushed in some. Scrolling through, it looks like the 4 of Thunder Cookies also got involved in that. 18 of Elite Fusion may have gotten involved. Yep. Could be possible that the 42 got involved also. Good amount of drivers. That it could be helpful, could be hurtful for some guys. We're gonna rack and stack them back up. It's 47 of Juicy Jake gonna go ahead and be your control car as we enter the Rogue Energy restart zone. Green flags waving. 47 leading them out. As there is already, it looks like someone must have had a transmission malfunction. But all eyes are on this 47 right now. Has the preferred lane for restarts.
We are starting back. I think we had a guy miss a gear shift there on the restart, but we've got a cycle back. Looking good now.
There you go. Yeah, it definitely looks like that 41 of the best had a little bit of transmission issues. Very unfortunate for him because it looked like he had the chance to be able to keep up with them. Then again, only stage 1, 3 more stages to go after this one. But here we go, 12 and 24 are now side by side, trying to compete for second place. 47 of Juicy Jake now going to try to create the gap, but he has the 20 of Disturb trying to push one of the drivers all the way back up to him. The 12 and 24 still side by side. Looks like they made a bit of contact. 20's going through the grass. Just about spun it. That wouldn't have been very good. Now 24's got the inside of the 12. They are once again back side by side. I'm going to go ahead and skip away from the 47. See if we can't get up to the front here. There we go. We're going to ride with Smokey. As you can see, that 24 Dr. Goober not going to have enough room. He's going to fall right back in line. Just about took the 20 of Disturbed out while making that move. 88 of Pickled also up in this equation. As the 18 of Elite Fusion also there. They are starting to single file out just a bit, but this 12 man starting to track down this 47. 20 of Disturbed trying everything he can now to catch back up with the 24. Something tells me these three are going to start to drive away though once again. 88-18 trying to give that 21 heck of a push. See if they can't run down that 24. They can link up with them. 20 got a hold of the wall. That's not very good. Thank goodness he didn't lose too many positions. He's just going to fall in the back of that line that was right there. Man, that could have been catastrophic if he wasn't paying attention. Thank God he's got some good hands, though. As you see now, the 12 getting all over the 47. 12 has now made it to the 47's bumper. Here comes the 24 trying to run him down also.
15 laps remaining. When Juicy gets in line here, it will be 14 laps left.
There you go. So slowly coming to 14. 12 of Smokey. He's got to think when to make his move. When is the right time to do it? We'll have to see. But the 12 now, they are linked up. 47, 12, and 24 are linked up. 12 is the oddball out with being the only Ford up within this top three. 24, Dr. Groover going to try to see if he can't close that gap on the 47. Not going to be able to really do anything. He's now going to make a move to the inside line. As Smokey's going to try to do something on the outside lane. Is he going to do it? He's to the quarter panel. Nope. 24, Dr. Groover said, no way. Jose, he's going to slide right under him. 12 of Smokey now going to go to the rear end of that field. 47 of Juicy now leading them all down. 12 and 24 are going to try to make a move to the outside. Now 24 is going to dish to 12. They're just about 3 wide. 12 makes a move to the outside. Is he going to have the power move? He should have himself cleared. Yes, he does. 12 of Smokey now going to claim the lead. Looks like the 47 is going to go ahead and keep second, though. That 24 is going to see if he can't do anything and everything in his power to get away from that 47. That 12 of Smokey out in the lead. He's making that car look pretty good right now. Here comes the 47 of Juicy Jake now going to try to fight side by side with the 12 with the 24 helping. Going through the tri-oval, I thought we were about to see a 3-wide situation just for a second. 12 of Smokey hanging really high in that high lane. Makes a little bit of contact with the wall. That's going to slow him up a bit. That's going to allow 24 to drop right in between them. 47 of Juicy Jake still has the lead. Taking it
10 laps remaining.
There you go, 10 to go. Dr. Gruber all over his bumper. Trying to see if he can't make a move last minute. Here he goes. 24 to the inside, 12 pushing him. Trying to see if he can't give him enough power to squeeze right past that 47. Looks like 47 is in a ditch. As the 12 now all over that 24. 47 going to have a high lane run, though, coming out of this corner. We'll have to see as they're going to about to go 3 wide. Yes, they are. They are 3 wide for first place. Little bit of contact. 24 is going to slam the 47. 47 is going to get stuck up in the wall. At least they're going to be able to pull themselves back down. Not going to lose too much time, but that 12 of Smoky Bandit has now claimed the lead. 24 Dr. Gruber trying to close that gap once again. Here he comes. We'll have to see if he can do it. 24 Dr. Gruber looking for a move on the inside. Not going to really be able to find anything. But man, it looks like he's sort of backing off, seeing if he can't create a run with the 47. Maybe the 47 will go with him. Or maybe we'll see another 3 wide situation once again. But 12 of Smoky is looking pretty good out in that lead right now. You can see that 24 keeps backing up. Could be allowing him. 24 may just not have the speed right now. But it seems like he's backing up a lot in the corners. Here we go. 24 getting ready to make a move. He's going to move on to the outside lane. He's now going to get side by side with the 12. 47 going to push him. Let's see if the 47 ditches him. Yes, he does. He's going to move to the inside. 12's going to push 24 up just a bit. Here comes the 47. Is he going to make it 3 wide once again? I think he thought better of that. He's going to lay off that. Going to continue pushing the 12. I wouldn't be surprised if you see this 47 try to make a move, though. 12 out in the lead. 47 now going to try to make a move to the inside. 12's going to shut that door. He's going to say, nope, not now. You can try again a little bit later, but it ain't going to happen right now. 47 now going to try to see if he can do something with an outside lane. Doesn't look like much is going to be created as 12 Smoky got to hold of the I can't even spit it out. Oh, I can't spit it out. I'm sorry.
I will say that was 5 laps. It'll be 4 laps here as Juicy Jake takes the lead back.
10-4. 12 of Smoky now trying to fight back on that inside. How about this? Left and right, leader for leader. 12 of Smoky, though, out in the lead still with about 4 to go. 24, Dr. Gruber. We're going to see if he can capitalize on the situation. He's now riding all over the back bumper of the 12. They're going to pass the 47. 24 is now going to try to see if he can do something with the outside lane. Going to get to the quarter panel of the 12. Here comes that 47. Are they going to end up 3 wide once again? 24 trying to see if he can't pull some draft off that 12. But man, that 12 still holding out. But I believe in the back, there's also some good racing back there. I saw at some point they were about 3 wide. As it looks like there's a wreck in the back. There could be a caution called. Yep.
We have cars sitting on the backstretch there. Caution's going to not come out.
Oh, no.
So we're going to go green the rest of the way.
There you go. Green rest of the way. 24, Dr. Gruber out in the lead still. 47 pushing the 12. 12 going to see if he can't run him down. Not going to really find anything. It's coming to a last-minute decision of when they're going to try it. 12's trying to do something on that inside lane. Still all over the 24. 47 sort of backing up, waiting to see if he can't grab a run. Is there now going to be side by side coming down the backstretch. 12 has the outside lane. 24 has the inside lane. Here comes the 47 of Juicy Jake. 12 gets a hold of the wall. 12 couldn't put out a contention. Here comes the 47 of Juicy Jake.
Goober takes the flag. Goober takes stage 1 win.
As we have cars practicing their dirt track racing coming through the tri-oval. How about that? But your stage 1 winner, the 24 of Dr. Goober. Really quickly, though, we are going to do this. Banner, man, just checking up with you. How was the track feeling going through stage one? Is it stuff that can get used to? Is it going to be a little bit too tight? Or what's your overall feel on the track right now?
It's really a long race, so I'm just trying to get a feel for my car. But right now, it's pretty sticky out there. It's hard to run the high line.
Yeah, man. Okay, so you're seeing it's hard to run the high line. Do you think you're going to see more people shuffle towards the bottom then as we get ready to go for stage two?
Most definitely, yes. But I think it's going to be a longer, I think it's a little bit longer stage.
There you go. Well, appreciate it. Good luck to you in stage two as we are going back green once again. We're going to go ahead and go back up to the front.
In fact, that is a shorter stage. We have 47 laps, and 47 Juicy Jake's out in front. But hopefully we get patient as drivers, and we keep it a little respectful here, as we know it's an elimination race.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be something that comes in the call. We'll have to see who's the patient one. But right now, like you said, 47 of Juicy Jake out in the lead. He's got the 4 Thunder Cookies trying to track him down. It looks like the 12 and 24 have sort of just disappeared. But here comes that 4 Thunder Cookies. He's been very quiet throughout most of this season. He appears up every here and then, trying to grab a top 3. But as I say that, here comes the 12 of Smokey. Not going to be able to get a run. 4 is still going to remain in second. But you can just see that 47 starting to stretch his lead on everyone else in the field. Oh, this has just got good. Like Banner said, this is a shorter stage. So that totally could mean different possibilities. Is there going to be short pits? Is there going to be guys that only go halfway, cut everything, then go? Totally a toss-up. But 47 of Juicy has pressure as the 12 now going to get around the 4. 47's got no pressure, I mean. Currently, that 12 is starting to come in hot. We saw that 12 was a contender for first place the first stage. We'll have to see if he starts tracking him down here. 47 looks like he got a bit loose. That's going to allow the 12 and pretty much that pack behind him to close in. If I was the 47, I'd be looking to see where these guys aren't going to see much draft from me. But that 12, man, he's thrown out a fishing line. He's slowly starting to reel it in. We'll have to see if he can catch him. I think he can. Then again, Juicy has been a dominating driver this entire season. But, man, I got to give it to the 47. He's got a nice scheme out there today. I like the colors. It looks clean. Solid props to that 47 team out there putting together an amazing scheme. But here comes the 12 of Smokey. Like I said, that fishing line, he's now starting to yank the fish, seeing if he can't pop it on board. But now he is there. He's on the bumper of the 47. We'll have to see if that applies a bit of pressure. As there's about, here comes Thunder Cookies. That's got to be about 8-ish drivers trying to all bombard this 47 at once. But this 4 is now taking the place of the 24. And he's a part of that 3-car pack. But if you look beyond, man, here comes the 51, 18, 24, and 42. As I say that, here comes the 12 of Smokey Banner looking to make a move on the inside. 4 Thunder Cookies doesn't know who to go with. He's going to try to sneak an outside lane. Juicy going to clear himself once again. 12's going to get a bit loose. Push the 4 up into the wall. Pulled it down, saved it. This 47 now going to create a huge gap. It could be impossible for them to close it again. But it is a 1 on about 6. So we'll have to see what these guys do. But, I mean, looking from the back of Juicy, he's definitely got a mirror full.
So we are lap 8 of 47, coming to 9 of 47. Juicy Jake out front, stage 2 here.
There you go, 9 of 47 for stage numero 2. you can see back behind him, there's a few guys that are starting to get antsy, trying to make moves on the outside lane. It looks like that 24, Dr. Gruber, held up in traffic. He's saying that's not where I want to be as he makes contact with the 18 just a bit. Slight contact. 51 of Joker is now trying to keep his position from the 24. My apologies for holding up there just for a minute. Trying to think of my words as I'm spitting them out just as fast. 12 looks like he got a hold of that apron just a bit, pushed him off the track. We'll have to see for Thunder Cookies. Those two ain't teammates. They may be forwards, but they ain't a part of the same team. One's Stuart Haas, the other one's Penske. 51 of Joker sliding up the track just a bit. That's going to allow the 24 Dr. Gruber to slide right under him, as they are now side by side for 4th place. 18 Relief Fusion looks so confused on who to go with, but it looks like he's going to make his final decision going to the bottom lane. He's committed to pushing that 24. As I said, it drops up to the 51. But here comes the 12 of Smokey, starting to run that 47 down. Like I said, my apologies for the one in the background. He is a keyboard warrior on Fortnite. One night I wish he wouldn't be playing, but no worries. 4 moving up into the wall just a bit. He's going to try the Kyle Larson line. 12 of Smokey now going to try to run down the 47, trying to stay in this draft for as long as possible. You look back there, 24 now trying to fight that 51 continuously. They are still side by side, starting to lose a bit of time. 24 looks like he got a little bit loose. The 4 now starting to lose this 12. But here comes the 12 on the 47. 4 still practicing his Kyle Larson line. Probably a wrong decision, but he also could be saving those tires. This 12 now giving this 47 some pressure. They are now fighting. Here comes the 12. Making a move to the inside. Here he comes, trying to grab that position. Yes, he does. He's going to steal that position. Scrolling through here, if I can't fast enough. 12 of Smokey Bandit has now claimed the lead. 47 of Juicy now riding all on that back bumper of the 12, trying to see if he can't crack him under pressure. But here comes the 4 of Thunder Cookies. Looking behind him, he's got a decently sized pack running him down. But all eyes are on this 12 currently, as he is now out in the lead. 47 of Juicy looking to make a run on the outside. Not going to find anything. Going to fall right back in line. 4 of Thunder Cookies, like I said, starting to fall off just a bit. 12 and 47 looks like they may have made just slight contact. 47 trying to run that high lane. 12 trying to do everything in his power to keep the 47 behind him. They are still side by side going down the back stretch. 12 now on the inside, like I said. 47 trying to do something, not going to find anything. 12 thought he was going to be able to slide up. That 47 still has some room to slide right into that position. But man, how about this battle for first place? They are still side by side. 47 going to have a run coming off this. 12 may be able to come down and block it. Yes, he will. 47 now going to give the 12 a huge shove. I don't think that's what the 12 wanted to see going into that corner. 12, though, still out in the lead, as we are probably about halfway-ish, a little more or over half, getting close to green flag pit stops.
18 of 47 right now, and yes, we are in the window, probably about 8 to 12 laps.
There you go, and about 8 to 12 laps, fuel window is going to come into play. Oh, I'll have to see who's going to be the first one to bite. But it looks like that 47 may have got caught up in that top lane. Tagged the wall just a bit. Going to slow him up for a Thunder Cookies now trying to close this gap. That 47 of Juicy starting to fall off a lot now. He could be running lower on tires. That could be hurting him. We'll have to see, but man, 12 doing an excellent job keeping that 47 behind him. You look in the back, though, you can see the 24 and 18 trying to work together to run down the 4. And maybe if they run down the 4, all three of them can work together to run down these two. Here comes the 47 of Juicy trying to make a run. Trying to make something happen on the inside. They are now side by side going down the backstretch.
We have one coming. He's already went down pit road and coming out right now.
There you go. So green flag stops are starting to happen. We'll have to see who's the first to strike out of these packs. It looks like the 24 and 18 may have caught that 4. They're going to turn into a 3-car tandem as the 12 and 47 are still starting to fight. 47 now pushing that 12. Maybe trying to find something. Yes, he will. 12's going to get a hold of that wall. 12's going to fall far behind that 47. 12 now trying to retrace that 47, see if he can't put some more pressure on him. As I say that, they are swerving left and right. The 12 now trying to open up, trying to see if he can't get that fresh air, allowing him to run faster. 4 Thunder Cookies looks like he may be starting to fall off a bit. This 12, though, it's been all eyes on him.
Been a lot of eyes on the front because it's been a constant change up there for the lead. We have 25 laps remaining in the stage.
Yeah. Banner.
24 reports that he's coming in this time. I think we will see a lot of people come in this time or next lap.
There you go. Some guys may be coming down this time. And you said the 24 is supposed to be coming down. We'll have to see what he does. What's going to help him? His tire's going to be an issue. If you pit now, a lot of questions are going to come into play. There goes that 24 and 18. They're going to make their way down pit road. We'll have to see if this 12 and 47 are going to work together now, considering those two seem like they've lined up and worked together. They, may I mention, were also one of the 2 leaders at Talladega that were content with pushing each other. Probably 2 of the youngest drivers in the league. Content with pushing each other? I don't know. Something about that. But here comes the 12 and the 47. They're both going to pull it on down pit road. Looks like the 47 may have had a better entrance. As the 12 is let off just a bit, he's going to lose some of that time on the 47 if he can't get a good pit stop here. But, man, we'll have to see. Here they come as 21 of Dirk is also hanging out in the pits alongside the 88 of Pickled. There goes the 21 of Dirk trying to get himself back out on the field.
The 9 is the leader on the track at the moment. He has not came down pit road.
Oh, there you go. The 9 of J Banner going to go ahead and be your leader for the moment. Hanging out, sort of got no one by him. He's got free road. Plus, it looks like he's still going pretty good. Actually, while we're doing that, we'll pull this up since we are on the 9 at J Banner. He has 5 wins this season, one of them in the Cup Series, others in the Xfinity, K&N, and Truck, as it looks like the 20 and 9 made the slightest bit of contact. That pushed the 9 around just a bit, may have rattled his cage. The 20 and 6 are going to slide right on by him. Nine, though, still hanging out.
Yeah, I still have about 4 laps before I'll come in. Goodwin will be running second, passing the start-finish line at the moment, but I'm going to come in probably on lap 30.
There you go. So here comes the 88 Pickle, gave the 9 a shot. That's going to run off the wall. Yeah, something tells me that 88's going to get a little bit of payback later on in the race. After that, 41 of the best. We'll have to see if he gives the 9 another shot or if he's going to let him roll right on through. That is not good. But 9's just slowly rolling. 41 starting to close in on the 9 a bit. Nine still holding that bottom lane. 41 of the best. Gonna see if he can get around him. May have made a slight contact on the wall. Actually, 41 of the best is gonna pull it on down pit road right now. So I believe that leaves Jay Banner as the only car to not pit yet. But the 9 out here, 21 of Dirk, and it looks like the 5 of Jimmy are behind him. So they could be tracked down a lap. They could be 2 down.
But the 9 is coming in this time around. 9 is coming in this time around.
There you go. 9 of Jay Banner coming down this time. This one's going to be interesting. We'll have to see. He did say the 24 of Dr. Goober is your leader. I'm almost certain that's what he said. I mean, second place, not your leader. We're currently looking at your leader. But like he said, he's going to pull it on down pit road this time. Here he comes. 5 of Jimmy. And 21 of Dirk. 21's going to get slight contact for the 5. That's going to push him through the... It's going to push him through the grass. What a save by the 21. Great job to keep that one straight. Wow. Man, if we had a replay system, I'd go back to that one. 21.
We are under caution right here. I'm not sure how it's going to cycle through because I was caught on pit road, but caution is out.
There you go. So the 21 of Dirk had contact with the 5. Started sliding through the grass. Came back out. Managed to keep the car straight, man. Good save by the 21. How about that for racing? But caution is currently flying. 9 of Jay Banner going to roll his car back on the track. As I have no clue if he is your leader or who is. As everyone's pulling it on down pit road besides the 41 and the 9. So I would not be surprised if the 9 reclaims your lead. Really quickly, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. You won't miss any action. Here we go. We're back from our ad. After all that chaos and everything, the 9 at J Banner is going to claim your lead. So while we got the shot, we're going to go in and quickly dial up Banner. Banner, you know, that caution that came out, it seemed like perfect timing for you. Is this gonna mean that everyone's gonna get through?
I honestly at Yotes, I mean, I done the only play that I had back there in stage two was the hopefully just caution come out when I was running longer laps. That's about all I was trying to do, and it happened in my favor. But there'll be 14 laps in the stage, and I got some fast cars behind me. But the wears being at two times, I think I'll be all right.
So there you go, man. You said track earlier was a dominant high lane. I mean bottom lane. Is it starting to feel that high lane's having a shot, or is it still bottom?
It's definitely still bottom, but high lane is going to come into play.
There you go. As we hit the Rogue Energy restart zone, we're going back green. 9 J Banner is leading. 24 looks like he got a terrible start. 18 with Elite Fusion now going to try to make a run. Trying to do something. Banner gets a hold of the apron just a bit. That's going to allow the 18 of Elite Fusion. Going to slide right up on him. 18 of Elite Fusion now going to claim your lead. With a little crinkled hood, I would call it. I would get a sponsor. I'd be like, hey man, can you sponsor my car? You know who that would be called? That would be called 1-800 My Hood is who I'd be dialing up right now. Because, man, he looks like one of those chips at the bottom of a Lay's bag that no one wants to eat. Right side all beat up. 24 Dr. Goober. Man, I don't know who's in worse condition. I'm going to have to give it to the 24. His hood looks like a shark fin. But as I say that, he's going to go on and pass the 18. 24 Dr. Goober now going to reclaim the lead. And that 18 just gave it to him, too. It wasn't no simple. It wasn't a fight for it. It was a simply, come on, get past me. I'm content with where I'm at, man. Looks like there may have been a straggler. The 88 of Pickle Caribou falling behind. They are starting to track him down. He may have had some issues with pit road or maybe even the restart. But 24, he is currently your leader. And man, has he created a gap already between him and the 18. 47 and 51. It looks like the 42 also going to try the lineup, see if they can't run down the 18 and 24. 24 is going to pass Pickle Caribou, his teammate. They are both Hendrick cars as the 88 got a hold of the wall. Not good for him at all. But let's go ahead and very quickly, while we have Goober as the lead, let's ride along with the lap with him. And his hashtag I crinkle my hood stop calm.
Seven laps remaining here in stage two. 7 laps remaining.
10-4, there you go. 7 to go. Riding with Goober, man. You just hear when he lets off and when he's right back in the gas. That difference ain't that much. I tell you what, he's almost off and right back on. Three and 4, you can hear he sort of lets off just a tad bit longer, allowing that car to coast through more. But 6 to go.
It'll be 6 to go at the line, 6 to go at the line.
There you go, 6 to go at the line. Man, look at that gap the 24 Goober has just created. And right now, he's making the bed for his next round. This is what he wanted. This is what he needed. Especially the, almost guarantee a spot into the next round. It's going to have a good shot. But
Goober, as being a winner at Vegas, has already got that position in the next round. But these stage points I cannot underrate are very crucial for these 2nd through 10 drivers.
There you go. So, he said it. He has won at Vegas. That's right. Double header. He won the first Vegas. Pickled won second Vegas. So those two have already secured themselves a spot into the next round. Oh, wait. The 18 of Elite Fusion also secured a spot into the next round with his win at Talladega. So, yeah, I mean, you already lock in 3 of those 4 drivers. I mean, 3 of those 8 drivers, and those guys have their beds set. They came into this race not having much pressure, allowing themselves to just have the freedom of racing their car with no pressure, no worries about if they're going to make it to the next round. And I believe I'll have to go back and check here, but there should be another driver that also claimed a spot into the next round also. Let me scroll through here. Let me find it.
No, that was the 3 winners in this round that have won with those 3. This will be the 4th eliminated race here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But statistically speaking, mathematically anyway, being the nerdy little geek, but I believe the top 6 or 7 are mathematically locked in after they started the race.
So there you go. So some of these guys already secured their spot just by showing up, which set them really good. I mean, they just by showing up, some of these guys, they help themselves. And I believe that's always going to come down to that. You know, checking in here, actually. It looks like the next round is looking like, 10 drivers are in the next round. So you have Dr. Goober, Elite Fusion, Joker, Pickle, J Banner, Juicy Jimmy, Chrome, The Best, and Deuce. But with Chrome not being here tonight, that should move Thunder, Sports Guy, or Disturbed up into that position. Actually, I take that back.
Yeah, it is between those 3, though, Yoch. You got that correct. Those 3 right there, it will be between those 3.
Yeah, those guys have pretty much set themselves, unless if they can dominate Deuce Row, then there could be 2 below that elimination line that just shove Deuce out of it. But as we're talking about points, 24 Dr. Guru is going to go ahead and claim max stage points. So, stage 2 done. We're going into the final. Oh, wait. There's 4 stages. So we're getting ready to set ourselves for stage a numero 3. Dr. Goober has claimed 4 stages.
Goober won the stage. Smokey in 2nd, Joker in 3rd, Disturbed 4th, Elite Fusion around the top 5. 6th was Sports Guy, Jimmy Red, Deuce Road the best, and Juicy Jake round out the top 10.
There you go. So you got those positionings, man. Oh, it's getting closer and closer and closer and closer to crunch time.
I have to point out, Yotes, that you were 99 laps down in this race. That's amazing that you're 99 laps down and commentating.
How about that? I'm 99 down and I'm commentating. Man, I don't know how that happened. But here we go. We're back green. 24 Dr. Gruber is going to have first place. Actually, we'll ride with second place here.
There's 47 laps in stage 3.
There you go. So the last one should be somewhere around 55-ish, if I'm correct. But as I'm saying that, here comes the 12 of Smokey, making a move to the inside of the 24. They are now side by side alongside the 51 and 18. 20 and 18 make a little bit of contact. Here they go. They are 2 wide, about 2 rows deep. Make that 3. 51 of Joker, gonna see if he can capitalize on the situation as 24 and 12 are still side by side. 51, he's definitely gonna try to do what I think he's gonna do, and he's gonna force it 3 wide. How interesting will that be? 12 now gonna claim the lead. 24 gonna slip right behind him. Here is that 20 and 18 now. Sort of push that 51 up and away. But here comes the 20 and 18. They're starting to track down this 12 and 24 though. 47 of Juicy Jake not really in sights anywhere, man. Sort of just disappeared. Here comes the 24 trying to make a move on the inside of 12. Thought he was going to clear him. I thought he was going to clear him.
Caution is out, as I believe the 4 and the 47 have made contact, and one was around.
Oh, that is not good to hear. But caution's out. The 12 of Smokey going to go ahead and claim his lead, I believe. That's going to be a good question on who got that lead.
The 12 of Smokey Bennett is your leader.
Okay.
Pit road is open.
That's what I thought they were going to give it to. 12 of Smokey, your leader, leading them all down a pit road. And here we go. All these amazing cars making their way on down pit road right now. We're going to go right along with this 12, see if he can't beat everyone else back out. Looks like the one, unfortunately, had some engine failures alongside the 24. How about that? Not the other 24, though. The other 24, Dr. Gruber now going to pull in the pit road with the 12. How about this? The 6 of Deucero has made a move that could potentially change the outcome of his race. 6 of Deucero
as off pit road, we have the 6 car coming out in front.
Yeah, 6 took over first. Wow, he may have came in for just gas, saying, hey man, we didn't even get a full lap in. What's the point of coming in for all these tires? Six of Deucero going to be your leader. We'll have to see if the moving chicane of Ryan Newman can get something done, as we are starting to get closer and closer to the Rogue Energy restart zone. 6 of Deucero going to be your control car. Here we go at the restart zone. We are going green. 6 had a transmission malfunction. 12 of Smokey going to drop down right in front of him. I guess there's a reason he's called the moving chicane, as they are looking about 3 wide there for P number 2. 20, 12, and 24 looked like they made it 3 wide for just for a second. Here comes the 51 of Joker now. Going to try to squeeze their issue 3 wide. No, he's not. He's going to be content, fall right back in line. 6 of Deucero, though, out in the lead for the first time tonight. But something tells me that lead ain't going to last very long, as, actually I say that, some cars go around behind them. Looks like no one spun, but they did slam the wall. We'll have to see what that's ruled. Maybe ruled a continuation of green flag. 12 and 24, though, fighting side by side, trying to see if they can't claim the 6th spot. 6 looking like he got a little bit unstable. But 24 now side by side with the 6. 12 trying to find every possibility to get around him. 12 going to move to the inside. 6 hanging out on the outside. Going to have some help from the 20. 24 and 6 are still side by side. 24 is going to claim that lead. Here comes the 12 of Smokey, also going to try to see if he can't claim that position. Yes, he will. Smokey's going to claim second. 6 and Deucero sort of just hung the dry out there, man. He's got really little to no help, as Juicy Jake going to force an issue 3 wide. Looks like everyone kept it straight, though. Good for them. But all eyes are back on the 24 of not me, but Dr. Gruber. 12 now on the bumper of the 12, trying to give him, I'm sorry, not 12, 24, trying to give him some pressure. Man, one snap, crackle, or pop. That's going to throw the 24 off his line. 12 trying to do something with the outside lane alongside that 51. Here comes the 12 to the inside of the 24, making a power move. How about that? 12 of Smokey Bandit now going to reclaim your lead. This just got good. Scrolling back through here, we'll go back up to Smokey now. They've sort of just filed into a single line. Here comes the 24. Trying to come in just a bit. Not going to be able to do it. Here he comes. Oh, I thought he was going to try to get to the inside line to make a move on him. What you talking about, Wills? Appreciate the follow, man. Welcome to Primetime Racing Series.
We're on lap 12 of 47, Yotes.
We're on 12 of 47 of stage number 3. Man, appreciate the follow. You got the best action right here. As I say that, 24 and 51 are now all over the back bumper of the 12. Trying to give some pressure out to him. Woohoo! He says, let's do this. Here comes the 24. 47 of Juicy Jake now has made his appearance. I'll have to see what he can do, man. He was hidden in the back, but slowly getting closer to the front. And this is exactly where he wants to be, but looking like a little bit of single file racing. .47 now starting to close that gap on the 51. Not going to do anything. 24 now going to run low. That's going to allow 51 to go side by side. They are now side by side for second place. They are closing the gap on the 12 very quickly. 51 trying to clear himself of the 24. Is he going to do it? He should be able to, coming out of this corner. Here comes the 47 of Juicy Jake now. Trying to take advantage of this situation. Trying to run the high lane. Seeing if he can do anything. But here comes that 51 of Joker. He was very dominant at Vegas, a tire track. He's starting to get a little bit more dominant here, more comfortable with Charlotte, which is, by the way, a Charlotte track. So, I mean, not a Charlotte track, a tire track. Of course it's Charlotte, ain't it? Beautiful white walls that signify Charlotte. But here comes the 51 of Joker. Trying everything he can. Looks like he's trying to create some speed. Not going to really be able to do anything. 47 and 24 look like they may have fallen off just a bit. You go, bro, man. I appreciate the 100 bits. What you talking about, Wills? I appreciate that. But here we go. Man, 51, 47, 24 all still lined up. How about that? Man, I appreciate, once again, man, those 100 bits. Really do. Those help out a lot. 51 got a hold of the apron just a bit, moved up, allowed the 12, gave him some spaces. It looked like they were 3 wide back there. 47 got a hold of the wall. Gonna make him fall off just a bit. But how about that? 51 got a hold of the wall, slowed him up just a bit, slowed up just about everyone else behind him. 24 and 51 now going to try to work together, see if they can't track down this 12. Just when you thought all hopes was lost, here they come. 12, man, out in the lead, very dominant right now. He didn't really show at the beginning of the season, but right now he is showing the best part of him. Absolutely killing it.
As the 6 of Deuce Rose coming down pit road.
There you go. So some drivers are pulling it down pit road. Could that have been a mistake? We'll have to see. 24 gets around the 51. 51 got a hold of the apron just a bit. 24 now going to try to track down the 12. He has the speed. We've seen it. He won stage 1. He won stage 2. He could have the speed for stage 3. But like I said, 24 gets a hold of the wall just a bit. That's going to allow the 12 even to extend his lead even more. Who is leading? You are looking at your leader right here. What you talking about? 12 of Smokey is currently your leader, but pit cycles could be happening soon. We'll have to see what happens, man. But right now, Smokey is your leader. The 24 Dr. Gruber is currently second place. 51 of Joker is third. 47 of Juicy Jake is fourth. And the 20 of Disturbed is going to go ahead and be your fifth place. But looking at these guys, man, they look about evenly spread out as I say that. How about that? That's pretty even. Looking behind them, though, it looks like they got some two-wide action. We're going to try to scroll back here. 18 of Elite Fusion and the 42 and 4. Man, they are all side by side. Looks like they're starting to flow themselves out now. 4 of Thunder Cookies, giving that 18 a big ol' shove. Ain't gonna be able to do much. Roll back up here to the leader. You can see the 24 starting to close the gap just a bit. Trying to get closer. So is that 51. You look at those top 4, man. They are evenly spread apart. And I mean evenly.
4 car of Thunder Cookies is reported coming down.
There you go. So some cars are starting to come down. What you talking about is saying who's gonna crash first? That is an excellent question. Man, all these guys, you're looking at these top 4. Most of the time, these guys don't make mistakes, but when they do, man, it's little ones, but sometimes they are catastrophic. As the 24, 47, and 51 are all going to pull it down pit road. That's going to leave the 12 stranded. So, here you go. 24 and 47 are side by side coming down pit road. But your leader is still out in the track. Let's see.
25 to 47 leaders coming in this time around.
There you go. Earn it from Banner. 12 is going to pull it on down this time. There he goes. Alongside the 42-18. I believe that actually puts the 5 Jimmy up in the lead if I am not mistaken.
Then for their Yotes, 5 of Jimmy Red is your leader.
There you go. So for the first time tonight, the 5 Jimmy is going to take over the lead. How about that? Just about a little over half the cars have now touched, if not been in first for a lap. So, good job by those guys. But Jimmy out just coasting around. But
21 laps remaining in the stage, so after this cycles through, it will be the only pit stop to make. I believe it's the 5 of Jimmy Red, Jay Banner in second. I think it's the only 2 at the pit.
There you go. So only 2 cars that have stayed out right now. The question is, who's going to be the first one to fall? That 5 Jimmy keeping the lead nice and steady. But man, Wills, I'm really interested, man, with that question. Who's gonna crash first? That is definitely a good question. I mean, like I said, those guys, they make little to no mistakes, but you got some of these guys back here just get a little bit of loose, all over the apron. It could happen.
Especially in stage 4 there, Yotes. I mean, like I said, we have some eliminations that's going to happen after the race, so there's definitely going to be some aggressive levels to go in the last stage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We are at our elimination race. This is going to bring from 15 drivers to 10. So this is going to eliminate, 6 drivers. Some of those guys are really going to be trying everything they can, as it looks like the 5 may have been signaling for him to come on down pit road. Yes, he does. 5 Jimmy now going to pull it down pit road. That should put the 9 J Banner to the lead. Yes, it does. Actually, we're going to pull off this graphic since we got it. 9 J-Banner now overtaking the lead. Running that high lane. Got a taste of the wall just for a second. Looks like some cars are now trying to unlap themselves. If a caution does fly, man, some of these guys getting caught a lap down once again is going to hurt. But 51 of Joker now making a move to the outside. Gonna try to reclaim his lap the old-fashioned way, as he will. Niner Jabin are now just content with rolling. Now, with it saying wins this season 5, he's got 1 in the Cup Series, 1 in the Xfinity Series, I believe 2 in the K&N, and then he's got 1 over in the Truck Series, if I am not mistaken. So, Jay Banner's done an excellent job so far this season. He's also up there for the most total life wins. So, good job by Jay Banner. See, here comes the 20 of Disturbed, looking to see if he can't unlap himself from the 9. Look behind him, man. It's just a flood of cars wanting to unlap themselves, saying, hey, man, why aren't you down pit road? I want that position. Give it to me. 20 of Disturbed starting to close that gap. You have to think, is Banner trying to save the tires with him running? So, allowing all the other cars to slip right on past him, or is it just that good of fresh tires versus old tires? But Jay Banner is still rolling through, and if we check back here, I'm almost certain. Yes, Jay Banner, he can do whatever he wants. He's pretty much locked in the next round. Now, just by him showing up, he's definitely got himself locked in next round. So, that will help him, but, man, like I said, those extra stage points that everyone gets tonight could be a killer. It could send some other people out, like the 48 of Chrome Prince, who hasn't shown up for a bit. He may have had some wins this season, may have locked himself in the playoffs, but ever since playoffs started, he's just sort of disappeared. So that's allowing other drivers to capitalize. As here comes the 9 of J-Banner, going to pull it on down pit road. Going to give up his lead to, I believe, let's scroll here and guess. I'm going to guess the 12 of Smokey. I think the lead's going to be given up to the 12 of Smokey and the 47 of Juicy right behind him. Actually, let's take off that. There we go. So you have the 47 all over the back bumper of the 12. It looks like they're just content with pushing each other. Like, hey man, if it's cool, I'm just going to push you for a few laps. We don't need to worry about fighting, just need to create our distance. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and right up front. You guys take a lap with the 12.
As 10 laps remain here in stage 3, we're at lap 38 of 47. 47 of Juicy Jake is your current leader.
There you go. Appreciate for those updates, Banner. Sorry, guys, I had to go do something really quickly. But I am back here as it looks like the 47 of Juicy has now claimed the lead. 12 of Smokey sort of lost speed. And man, Banner, my apologies. What were you talking about earlier? Oh, good, no worries. The 12 and 47 are still side by side. Here comes the 47. Not going to be able to really find any moves on the inside. That's going to leave the 12 hanging out on the... My apologies, guys. I'm really tired for some reason. I will pick that right back up, though. We have the 12 still hanging on the outside lane. Here comes the 47 of Juicy J trying to run him down. Trying everything he can. And Banner, I believe, did you say that the 12 is your leader?
12 is leading the race here. I believe it'll be 7 to go when he gets to the line. I know the 9 of J Banner is rounding out the 10th position.
10-4. So 12 and 47 are your battlers for first. Looks like they're slowly starting to creep in on some lap traffic. But Juicy trying everything he can, see if he can't claim some extra stage points before the final stage gets underway. But 47 now looking for something on the outside. Not going to find anything. That's going to leave the 12 still out in the open. But we saw it happen in stage 1. Someone threw out the fishing line, starting to reel it in just a bit. That's exactly what Juicy's waiting. Now he's waiting to throw the fishing line another way to get that fish rolling out of his way. And I'm just a poet, don't you know it? But 12 now has the pressure of the 47 on his bumper. 47 trying to do something on the inside. He's going to try to take over that position. They are now side by side. 47 on the quarter panel.
5 laps remaining here in stage 1 or 3. Stage 3, my bad.
There you go. 5 to go in stage 3. That means we're getting close to this final stage. This final stage should be, my guess, has to be somewhere around maybe 55-ish laps. Maybe. Could be 40-something laps. We'll have to see. But 47 of Juicy now trying to get to the inside of the 12. He's got his quarter panel. Want to see if he can produce anything this time. They are now side by side. 47 making slight contact with the 12. 47 got a hold of the apron. Here he comes. They are side by side down the backstretch, pretty much nose to tail. I'm going to go to the overhead here. As they are still side by side. 12's lost some speed coming out of that corner, but he's going to gain it right here. At least he should. There it is. Juicy still side by side. How about this for an overhead camera? 12 and 47 still duking it out. They are head to tail. Pretty much just content. I mean, these guys are battling really, really well. Props to these two, man. Doing an excellent job laying off each other, giving themselves enough room to fight. Yet again, still being able to compete. Good job for these guys, man. 12 on the loss right now as they make contact. 12 goes in the wall. That could have just
This is the white flag, so white flag is in the air. Leader will be at the line.
There you go. So Juicy may have just stole that. Here comes the 12 of Smokey now. They're going to get side by side coming to the finish. It's going to be Juicy stealing stage number 3. After giving the 12 just a little bit of a tap, it looked like he started slowing up, saying, hey, man, my bad. I didn't mean to get into you. You know, it's racing. It happens. Nothing you can do about it. But After all that, the 47 of Juicy Jake is going to claim stage number 2. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And here we go. Perfectly timed. As we are getting ready to go back green, we have the 12 and 47 side by side. Green flags waving. 47 of Juicy Jake gonna claim the lead as I pass myself here. And the unfortunate one of Hercules. 47 of Juicy Jake looks like he got pushed up a track. They are 3 wide for a second. 4 of Thunder Cookies now all on the bottom half of the track. Managed to pull himself right back up. Everyone's scattering for their lives, trying to get around him. 47 now.
48 laps here in the last stage. 48 laps. So.
There you go. So I believe, stage 2 then was the longest stage? As we are looking back here, Dirks, Banner, and the Best almost went 3 wide. Dirks made slight contact. My apologies. The Best made slight contacts with Dirk. But, man, they are already packed up here. Just going back, see if we can't get back up to our leader. 12 of Smokey has the 20 of Disturbed on his bumper. 51 of Joker right behind them. 24 Dr. Goober and the 18 Relief Fusion. Goober's going to try to make a move to the inside. 51 of Joker. Excellent job by going down there and blocking it. That's going to keep Joker a P number 3, exactly what he wants. 12 of Smokey, though. Man, still got that lead. Doing an excellent job right now. Wow. Excuse me there. 12 of Smokey keeping that lead. Here comes the 20 of Disturbed alongside the 51 of Joker. I'm surprised the 18 of Elite Fusion is not working with his Toyota buddies and actually working with a Chevy. Ironic to see, but man, some things happen. 12 of Smokey still got his lead. Here comes the 20. 20 looking for something on the outside lane. Not going to really be able to do anything. Lucky the 51 didn't try to slide right under him. I'm waiting for that one to happen. But 12 of Smokey still holding the lead here. 51 of Joker trying to see if he can make a little path under the 20. Not going to be able to. He's going to fall right back in line. 18 of Elite Fusion looks like he has lost the draft. The 20 backed off just a bit, allowing enough draft room on that 12. But it has been all about the 12 ever since the drop of the green flag for stage number 3. 51 of Joker now side by side with the 20. Here we go. Joker got around the 20. Joker now trying to track down this 12. Trying everything he can. Looks like 24 got a little bit loose. Went down to the apron. 12 of Smokey, though, still holding his spot. 51 of Joker. Trying to do something. Trying to see if he can't reel it in. Trying to see if he can't try to successfully pull this 12 in. But ain't looking very promising right now. That 12 has been very dominant all day. It may have not shown with his positions, but he's definitely been up there. You can see 51. I mean, here comes the 24 also. Maybe these two work together and try to track down the 12. Maybe the 24 tries to slide right under the 51 and go after the 12. We'll have to see. But 24 now on the bumper of the 51. Gonna try to make a move to the inside line. They are now side by side. 24 looking for something. Is he gonna find anything? We're gonna go in and look from the back of the 12. As they are now still side by side. 51 looks like he may have made slight contact with the wall. Didn't really hurt him though. That 24 gonna fall right behind the 51. 12 of Smokey. He's starting to create a bit of a gap, big enough, but you look behind him, man, a lot of those guys are sitting in packs of 2. And then you see that giant pack of 3 or 4 behind all these guys. 51 trying to run looks like a different line. But that 24 is going to capitalize on that as they look like... Actually, I thought they were side by side, but 24 is going to slide up right behind the 51. As that 24 now giving that 51 a huge shove in that corner. 24 now moved to the bottom. Trying to see if he could create a run. Didn't create a run. 51 sliding up. We'll have to see if 24 can take advantage. 24 tracking down the 51. Here we go. 24 now going to try to make a move on the 51. Got a little bit squirmy. Gonna try something. We'll have to see. 51 still carrying that speed to keep that position. Here goes this 12. This 12 starting to create that gap, making it bigger. He's creating, that space that's allowing him to have time as the 24 and 51 are still fighting. They are now side by side, fighting for second place. Theoretically, this 24 should have the advantage being in the bottom lane. But we have also seen that high lane is starting to prove to be a good lane as 51 makes slight contact with the wall. That should allow the 24 to clear him. Yes, he will. 24 has now got that 12 just straight up in his sights. We'll have to see what he does, but he's got an open road at this point. He's got to worry about the 51. Maybe the 51 will be smart and just push him, realizing that gap that they have created, but all eyes are on this 12 right now. Looking behind him, looks like some groups are starting to get caught up, so it's about a 1-car group that has turned into a 6-car tandem. Looks like Sports Guy and Juicy are trying to work together, try to run themselves back up into this lead pack. 24, it just looks like he's not being able to really find anything. He's been searching all over the racetrack and he hasn't found the right position to actually go in and, steal that position.
Yokes, we are at lap 168 of 200 right here. Smokey Bandit leading, but the fuel window is opening up probably in 2 laps.
Yep, fuel window. Now we'll have to see if drivers are going to come in that early or if they're going to wait, because you got to know when to come down and what the right time is to come down. You come down right at lap 30, your tires may not make it. If you come right down at about maybe the 20-ish laps, I mean, you're taking that stage and you're splitting it in half. So you're keeping those fresh tires for pretty much the entire run when you think about it. Now, if you go later, that allows you to run harder later, but that also creates that gap between the drivers. So, if the leader comes down, he pushes for that bottom, and he's the first one to end up down pit road, and other guys stay out for another 10, 15 laps, you should see that gap expand with the so-called leader coming down, 10, 15 laps before everyone else. But when it comes towards the ends of the run, you're going to see that gap start to close just a bit more, a bit faster because of the lead he's got. I mean, because of the fact that he's on old tires versus their mint condition tires. Just a little bit of NASCAR talk. That's all. You gotta strategize when you want to come down, as it looked like. I believe my eyes are not playing tricks with me, as the 9 may have been down pit road. Yeah, the 9 of J-Banner came on down pit road alongside the 21 of Dirk. We'll have to see if those are some race winning strategies coming down early, but it looks like Smokey ain't letting up anytime soon. It's gonna keep on chugging along, and like I said, now you take that 9, comes down earlier than everyone else. He's gonna have those fresh tires, so by the time these guys come down about 15-20 laps later, that 9 should have closed that gap just more. Just because it's allowing him to be on new tires, giving him more time to crunch the time. More time to crunch the time. That makes perfect sense, Yotes. No, giving him more time to crunch down that lead, making it shorter and shorter with these guys being on older tires. Now, this could be a track that you want older tires to allow you to run faster, because there's some tracks that you can be on the oldest of oldest tires that allow you to run really fast and really smooth. There are some tracks that you wish you can be on 100% tires the entire race. And I think, in my opinion, Charlotte's one of those tracks that you want a good to mint condition tires. You don't want those fall offs that you go and then put it on and then you're done with your day. No. You want those good mint condition tires. Now, NASCAR Heat, you aren't allowed a certain amount of tires per race. So, I mean, it's not going to affect you if you come down if you came down now versus trying to save your tires and go down towards the end. That ain't going to matter at this point. This is NASCAR Heat. You got unlimited sets of tires. There ain't no old tires that come on. There ain't no, you're changing for fresh tires. You only got 4 sets. Wrong. That's it. But as I'm ranting on about that little piece, this 12, man, has created an excellent bed right now. He's got himself where he wants. The 24 seems like he can't track him down. 24 only seems good when he's on new tires.
The 18 is reported coming down this time.
There you go. 18's going to come down this time, so...
As I'm hearing 3 or 4 more, it's going with him.
There you go. 24 Dr. Goober going to make his move and pull right on down pit road. So, some drivers, it looks like the 20 of Disturb going to try to make his move down. So, like I said, with that 24 coming down a lap before or multiple laps before this 12 does, that's going to give him time to regain. And like I said, Goober's better on those fresh tires. And he had a better entrance, as the 12 is now pulling it on down pit road. The 51 of Joker managed to close that gap. Here comes, looks like a lot more cars. Looks like the 5 of Jimmy, the 47 of Juicy, and the 88 of Pickled. Nope, I take that back. That is the... I want to see who that is.
Who is it there, yo?
The 41 of the best. There you go. So
he looks a little different in that blue car. Throwing me off as well.
Exactly. I mean, he's supposed to be in like that slick silver 41. But, I mean, blue is cool. Not a bad color, not a bad choice. And the 41's going to pull it off pit road now. Like I said, that's going to allow cars like the 24 to close the gap on the 12. As I say that, here comes the 24. Close that gap on the 21. It's actually going to look like he's going to get past him. There he goes. There goes the 24. Like I said, what I was just ranting on about, you come down earlier, that's going to allow you to give more time to track down the leader. That's exactly what the 24 Dr. Gruber just did. is now the 12 and 24 are fighting side by side for first place. Now, yes, 24 can give up his lead, but he still has the draft of the 12. That gave him the strategy he wanted. So it's 24 now all over the 12 as the 12 is going to go in and reclaim first place back. I love Racing 94. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to Primetime Racing Series. 12 of Smokey still out in the lead. 24.
As there's 20 laps remaining in the race.
There you go. 20 to go. So could these guys get affected on tires? That's a good question. It really is. That's a good question. I have no clue. But, you know.
I'm curious if we could see a caution coming here with the last 20 laps being at hand.
Yeah, there could be a caution that flies too, because you did mention it earlier on in the race. Some of these guys are looking for an in. They need an in for the next round. So they're going to be fighting for as much positions as possible. Because some of these guys, man, they want that. They need those points to claim the next position in the next playoff.
For sure. And in the 12 car of Smokey Bandit there, he is as good as he is, came on late, but he is not an eligible driver in the playoffs. Not for the Cup Series.
So there you go. So Smokey's not in the playoffs, but he has a chance to take away points from other people that are in the playoffs. So, you know, how's that going to affect some people? Yeah, we'll have to see, man. Because with him, if he does come in first or second, that's hurting some other guys that may need an in with those extra 1 or 2 points.
And I believe the guys you're looking at are Deuce Rowe. You're looking at Disturbed, Sports Guy. They're back there. Thunder Cookies. Even I'm back there, close to it in points.
Yeah, actually, if y'all look at the bottom right, that shows you your points. That shows you where everyone is. So you take points like that, man. I mean, it's pretty much anyone's ball game. But like Banner said, 12's not for points, so he's just there to essentially go for wins. He doesn't care what happens. He's out here for enjoying the race. Yes, a win would be nice for the 12, but as we see here, 24 is trying to crack that 12 under pressure. 24 doesn't need more wins. He locked himself in. Now, would a win be nice to help him with next week's points to allow him to get out further? Heck yes. But if I was the 24, I'd be content with second or third. It's not going to hurt him. He already gained those first and I believe second stage points. First and second stage points. Third stage points went to Smokey, which is an ineligible driver. I'm sorry, Juicy. So he's actually an eligible driver, which helps him there. But you see Smokey out here being dominant. The 24 of Dr. Goober is just riding behind him. Right now, that's all he's doing. That's all he's trying. I mean, here comes Dr. Goober. He's looking for a run. I think he's trying to look for the right time to make a run, and he's going to do it. He's trying to get...
It'll be 14 to go. 14 to go.
There you go. 14 to go. And we'll have to see if some of these guys start getting loose or close to blowing a tire. But, I mean, you look at this 12. Look at it. There's no one in front of him. Oh, wait. There's no one behind him besides the 24. These two got open road. If they want to fight each other, they're more than welcome to fight each other. It ain't going to hurt their time. But we'll have to see here. 24 starting to lose a bit of a gap on this 12. Like I said earlier, yes, coming in for those fresh tires is good, but you start falling off after a while. But the 24 luckily has the draft of the 12. That's allowing him to draw him back in slowly.
So I believe the 6 of Deuce Rowe has just had an engine failure.
Oh, that is not good for Deuce. considering he is also the bottom of the points. But if he was in front of other guys, yes, unfortunately, Deuce had an engine failure. The one of Hercules had an engine failure. And somehow my car had an engine failure when I wasn't even in the race. So, we like those. But 12 of Smokey currently still is your leader. Doing an
11 laps remaining right there. 11 laps remaining.
There you go. Appreciate that banner. 11 to go. I think Uber's honestly just waiting for the right time to attack. You look behind him, that 51 of Joker ain't for an entire straightaway behind him.
The 24 of Goober Jr. is definitely not afraid to get and use him up a little bit. But yeah, I think you're exactly right with that method. Or he might just be very content riding second place.
Yeah. I mean, Goober, he ain't needing any points right now. He's got his first win, and he's just got that one win, but he's got himself locked in right now.
Yeah, he's been running well, and we've got some tracks, wild card tracks next week. So I know Goober's going to be very good there, and he's already got a lot of stage points earned in this round. So he's probably very content with this P2.
Yeah. Now, what we don't need Goobers to do is turn into a Kevin Harvick. He can't have this excellent lead and all this and turn around and bam. He's having to spin a car for that position. That would be devastating. But 24 now starting to close the gap on the 12. It looks like they're getting closer to a lap car. It looks like the 9 of J Banner, they're getting closer and closer to lapping. 24 of Goober. Like I said, content with running behind the 12. He ain't really trying to show any pressure. I think we're looking at your winner right now in first. Then again, I could be wrong. There could be a caution, happens at any point. Boom. It's anyone's game. It's a flip of the coin. Whoever's got it, whoever's got it.
Now, last week at Talladega, we had that late race caution.
Yeah, we did have that late race caution. And actually, last week, the guy that, was worried about it actually won it. So, then again, it's totally anyone's ball game. But the 12 of Smokey Bandit still out in the lead. Has the 24 Goober. There you go, 7 to go. 24 of Goober just shoving that 12 on down the backstretch. Ain't worried about passing him. But it seems like these two are just trying to click off laps at this point. As they are starting to close in on the 9 of J Banner, getting closer and closer to lapping him. As these guys, they are just a freight train around this track. That 12 is just on rails right now. Driving exactly how he should be. And doing an excellent job, man. Every lap looks very consistent. The same excellent job by this 12. Here he comes down. He's going to grab the draft of the 9. 9's actually going to move on down the track, going to allow these two to keep going at it. 9's going to pull right back up the track. That is a sign of sportsmanship right there. Definitely, that is a sign of sportsmanship. Gonna give the 12 a bit of a shove. Trying to do something with the inside line, may have got loose, but sort of broke off just a bit. We are getting closer and closer. I believe we're coming to 5 or 4 to go.
I believe it'll be 4 to go here. I will check that right here at the line. 4 laps remaining, so it'll be 3 laps for them.
There you go, 3 to go. They're coming up closer on the 18. Is the 18 going to try to block the 12? Because we've seen it. The 18 and 24 have been working together a bit recently in the playoffs. Or is this 18 going to be like, hey, man, you know what? Hey, just drive past me. I ain't worried about it. If I go lap down, I go down. But 12 up in the wall. Here comes the 12. Going to go ahead and pass him. 18, good job, good sportsmanship, allowing those two to get around. We are
Two to go.
We're down to 2 to go. Just like Banner said, 12 now, starting to create a bit of a gap. Driving very, very calm. Has nothing for him. 24 tried everything he can as they're getting closer to the lap in the 21 to Dirk, but I don't think that's going to happen as Dirk goes through the grass. Here we go. White flag, Dirk rolling through the grass. 12 and 24. 24 looking to start get a little aggressive. Here he comes to the inside. He's got the inside of the 12, pushing him up the track. Here we go. 12's got a hold of the wall. Here goes the 24. They are still side by side. 12 going to come down and cut off the 24. Here we go. The 12 has been very dominant, these past few weeks. Here we go. 12 of Smokey. Going to go ahead and be your winner here at Charlotte. After a endurance race of 4 stages, your winner, 12 of Smokey Bandit, going to take it home. He was entered late into the season, close to the start of playoffs. Didn't have enough points to really get himself in, but good job for the 12. Congrats on his win. We'll be talking with him just in a bit alongside the 24. Banner, do you have third on back?
51 a Joker for show, finished third. Disturbed, Pickled, round of the top 5. And you have Juicy Jake finishing 6th. The best 7th. 8th was Thunder Cookies. 9th was Sports Guy.
There you go. So that was your top 9. How about that? Excellent show at the end. I thought that 24 was just content with running behind that 12, but he tried to give him a last-minute shot. So I'm sure tensions are high behind those two, but we'll have to see. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with post-race interviews. Alrighty, guys, we are back, and after all this happened, the 51 of Joker grabbed third, the 24 of Dr. Goober went ahead and took second, and the 12 of Smokey got first. But before we get to those two, let's go ahead and check in with the 51 of Joker. Joker, it's Yotes. You got a copy?
Gotcha, Yotes. What's going on, buddy?
Nothing much out here, enjoying an excellent Charlotte race. It seemed like you were very quiet off at the beginning and started poking your nose in about stage 3, stage 4. Talk us through your race. It seemed like you were very calm coming towards the end, and you were definitely up there trying to fight them for the lead.
Yotes, you there?
You got a copy, Joker.
All right, I got you back now, Yotes. Yeah, during the beginning of the first couple stages, man, I'll tell you, I was trying to race hard. The car just was not there. It was real tight. I just could not get it freed up enough to really run up front there at the beginning.
Yeah, it did look. You did say you were tight at the beginning, but it seemed like about stage 3, stage 4, everything started coming around for you. You were fighting up in the lead. Was there Was it just you had to mess around with a lot, or was it just a simple, fix and go?
Nah, I just had to work on loosening her up, get a little bit tire pressure worked on her, and then just being able to stay with the draft. If you could stick with the lead draft, you could pretty much run with them. But if they got away from you, I couldn't stick with them.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
also checking in before pit cycles happen. What was your plan? Because it seemed like you got really close in on some of the drivers coming down pits. It seemed like you had a better entry, but it seemed like you were wanting to hang out a little bit after, or was your plan to go in directly when other guys started pulling it down?
No, I tried to go in a little bit later, try to keep a little bit better tires for at the end of the race. But once those two guys out front got away from me, man, there was no catching them.
Well, man, you may have not been able to catch them, but you were able to catch a P3 tonight, man. Congrats. You got any shoutouts?
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to you, Yotes. You're always putting a good job for us. Shout out to Rogue, shout out to Jay Banner, shout out to Goober, shout out to Smokey Bandit, and everybody else that's watching.
Well, there you go. Once again, congrats on your P3 tonight.
Thanks, Yotes. Catch you later.
Yep. And then we move on into second place, which I'm sure has a little bit of tension going on. The 24 Dr. Gruber, man, you got a copy.
Yep, 10-4, I got you.
It seemed like you were very dominant here at the beginning of the races. Fell off a bit in stage 3, and then stage 4, you were right back on it. Made that short pit, allowed you to gain the time on the 12. And then on that last lap, you're it looked like you were trying to get around him any way possible. Talk us through your race. Like, what sort of happened, and what were your plans coming in at the end?
Yeah, it was just about getting on and off pit road really well, trying to stay with that lead draft, and I just tried to execute as good as I could and got a speeding penalty in stage 3, which set me back quite a bit, and was able to work my way through the field and get up there to battle for the win. And I didn't want to win that way. He blocked, but I didn't want to move him up the track and move him out of the way. I wanted a good, better finish than that. That wasn't how I wanted to race. So no tension at all. That was a good race, Smokey.
Well, really quickly, we're going to dive into the points here. With you having your stage wins, and then with your race win over at Vegas, this should set you up pretty good into the next round. Looking at some tracks, is there any plans you got of attack? Any tracks you're favoriting, and which ones you're really going to work on?
Well, the good thing about it is trying to be a well-rounded driver. I try to be great everywhere, so but I do like the Roval, so we'll see next week.
Well, there you go, man. Once again, congrats on your P2 tonight. You got any shoutouts?
Yeah, all the guys that work on this 24, and obviously everyone that puts on the show, Banner, you guys, Rogue, and everyone that makes this possible.
Well, that is it. Once again, congrats on your P2.
All right, thank you.
And then we move over to the man that was very quiet the start of his ride in this 12. But tonight he made it loud and proud. Smokey, man, you got a copy.
Yes, I do, sir.
Well, what a finish, man. Side by side battling with the 24, made a little bit of contact between you two, but that's just racing. But, talk us through your race. We know you had a little bit of incident between you and the 47 coming in the stage 3 when he was able to snag that one up. But, what were your plans of attack coming into the fourth stage? Were you planning to do a late or early pit? And, man, just walk us through it all.
At the beginning, I thought I'd go an early pit to get more fresher tires. Then I checked in the past stages that some people went early and lost some amount of ground at the end of the part of the stages. So I was trying to stick to my uh uh my head is going crazy right now. Uh but my strategy was to pit early, but I saw everyone like falling off at the end, so I trying to stay out the longest that I possibly can to get like a good run at the end. So at the end, I think I was pitted around 25 to go, 23 around that area. But I was mostly focused on staying that clean air mostly of the time.
Well, yeah, you definitely grabbed the clean air. It seemed like early on it looked like that top lane wasn't very dominant, but as the track went on, it seemed like you were more comfortable running up there. Uh, Congrats, man. Um, was it? I gotta ask because it seemed like the bottom lane was very dominant at the beginning. It seemed like everyone wanted to be down there, and then about stage 3, everyone wanted to shift to the top. Was it starting to feel that the bottom was tougher to run, or was it just since everyone else was running the top, you just wanted to be up there also?
Uh, Actually, my car at the last two stages wasn't trying to. I tried my hardest to get on the bottom, but my car wanted to drive the middle much better. So if yeah, my car wasn't turning in the middle of the turn
Uh,
as much like Goober and Juicy, but I tried my hardest to block that like low lane if Goober had a run at the end.
well,
But
yep.
I did cut his nose off in 3 or 4 because I did. I don't know if I cut him off at 1 and 2 and he got into me or he got loose and clipped the apron and accidentally hit into me. So I ain't putting in blame. I think it was an accident in turn 1, but I retaliated a little bit of cutting his nose off in 3 and 4. I hope he doesn't get mad at me at that.
Well,
But
there you go, man. You did an excellent job tonight. Congrats on your first win of the season in the Cup Series. You got any shout outs?
Goober, he drove me hard today. Me and him was battling a lot, and Juicy. I get a shout out to Juicy too, and Joker. Me and him are mostly like teammates, but in different manufacturers. So me and him was working a little bit tonight.
Well, there you go. Once again, man, congrats with your P1. Instead of cracking over a nice cold beer, I'm sure you'll be cracking open a nice cold Coke Zero.
I sure will.
Well, there you go, man. And that is going to finish it for tonight. Race is done next week. All the cars are heading over to the Roval. Let me double check that just to make sure so I ain't gonna be telling y'all lies.
10-4, yo. We're actually going to be staying right here at the same track, so we'll be able to just stay here like the rest of the week until next weekend.
There you go. So, guys are just going to be kicking back and relaxing, looking at the beautiful Charlotte track until next week. But that will do it for us here in the booth tonight. Banner, you got any last minute question, concerns, comments, anything?
Negative. It's a good show. Can't wait till the next round.
There you go. So, we'll have to see how the points tally up for the next round. And we'll have to see who gets eliminated, who moves on. But that's going to do it for us tonight from here in Charlotte. We'll catch y'all next week.